Thank you very much for being here in my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about why some positive thinkers get powerful results, chapter 5 and 6. My name is Luis. I'm glad to have you here. And let's get started. We'll begin with supporting facts from chapter 5. You can make things go better. The first supporting fact is shoot for the moon. Whenever you have an objective, you have to try to aim as high as possible. If you fail, you're going to be closer to that goal. But you have to aim as high as possible so that you can get as close as possible to your objective. That's why you have to shoot for the moon, as this supporting fact shows. Supporting fact number 2. Focus on where you are and compete against yourself while celebrating other people's success. We have to understand that everybody will have success at some point in their life, and the fact that you are not being successful today doesn't mean that you won't be in the future. And you have to challenge yourself against yourself to be better, a better version of yourself. Focus on that and you'll be able to get even better results. Supporting fact number 3, the law of supplies. I love this one. This one is amazing because it means that God will supply and give to you whatever you may need, and you will probably go to church and give your the tenth of what you have, and God will supply you again, and you'll get back again, so on and so forth. You'll continue moving forward. You'll continue having that supply, that all of those requirements that you need to keep going forward. Supporting fact number 4, never say that blessings are scarce or even that money is scarce. Just the simple fact of thinking negatively is going to attract negative things. You have to be positive and you have to avoid these kinds of statements so that it doesn't affect the way that you are going to be moving towards your goal or to face the challenges that you may face at some point in your life. Supporting fact number 5. If you will only believe, then nothing will be impossible for you. A positive thinker will be able to believe that things will happen and not just stay where they are, not just stay frowning upon themselves. This will help you to bring blessings towards you, towards your family, towards your business. Those would be the 5 supporting facts, and now strategies for good reputation. Something that I have to point out over here is that a good reputation is not something that you should talk about yourself. It should be something that other people say about you. So I'm going to talk about some things that people have told me they perceive from me as a person. The first strategy or the first characteristic is that I'm a servile person. A lot of people say that I help, that I am there to assist whenever necessary, especially at church, since I pretty much always volunteer there to help and bring people closer to God in any form I can. So people say that I'm servile, and what do you have to do? Well, assist, give a hand whenever you can. The second one is that I'm good with kids, that I take care of kids as if they were my own. Right now I don't have my own children, but I always take care of my nephews. And it's something that, well, I gotta admit, right now they are there silently watching at me doing this. And it's kind of funny, but you won't be able to see them in this video. But people say that I take care of them, and I really love them a lot. The next strategy is loving. Most of my friends and family say that I'm a loving person, and I reflect that by going out with them, inviting every so often for some food, talking and listening whenever necessary, doing a lot of different things. This strategy is actually not something so simple, but you have to be there for your family, listen, and do as much as you can depending on the resources you have. Number 4, A lot of people say that I'm disciplined. I always try to work as much as I can and advance with anything that I can. I always try to do my homework as soon as possible, try to finish it, try to polish it, and give the best every time that I can in the university, the job, in my house. And characteristic strategy number 5 is knowledgeable / intelligent. I couldn't decide which one, but a lot of people say that I know a lot, that I explain things very well. And how do I do this? How did I get this recognition? Well, by studying, by watching or reading interesting stuff on the internet or books. That's why people say this about me. We're gonna move on and now talk about the daily advantage steps. I really like this slide. It looks very cool. Anyway, step number 1, value this day. Not the next day, not the past day, but this day. No one knows if this is going to be their last day, and we have to value this day for what it is, for everything that has been brought upon us by God, because He has given us so many good things, and we have to, take advantage of the time that we have, dedicate to the tasks that we have to do, appreciate the things that we have. Step number 2, look, now it's going higher. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalms 118:24. This is something amazing. The Lord made this day for us, and we have to be grateful for that, because He is giving us anything and everything that we need, even when we don't know that we need it. And as such, we have to be grateful. Next step, this one day, whatever the day may bring, belongs to you to handle and to get the best results. Not every day is going to be the best. There are some days that are going to be hard, some that are going to be easy, but regardless of what happens, God gave you all the capacities to be able to handle it and do what needs to be done during the day. If it's a good day, you're going to enjoy it. If it's not, you're going to be able to get through it. Regardless of what happens, you are in charge. I can't go further by myself. God forgive me and help me. We have to recognize that the Lord has given us everything that we have today, and sometimes our own strength is not going to be enough. We may be very thorough, very disciplined, but there are times that we have to admit the faults that we have, all of our downsides, our weaknesses, and that's when we have to ask God to help us. The last step, at least in this presentation, is what Dr. Raj Chopra said: problems are opportunities. Every problem is an opportunity to be able to do something. Maybe you are stuck in the line because of a problem you had with a fine when you were driving, and you have to pay the fine. You cannot do it online for X or Y reason, but you can go to site and pay over there, and maybe you can actually meet some people there, make some connections, and maybe even get an opportunity. You have to take those problems and turn them into opportunities. We're getting into the last part of this presentation, and we have chosen a proverb for each of the chapters that we were presenting today. For chapter 5, I chose the proverb: steady plodding brings prosperity, hasty speculation brings poverty. We have to work hard. We have to keep moving forward. If we stop at some point and relax, that's fine, but if you do that constantly and you forget about the job that you have to do, about the different tasks that you must complete, you're never getting to your goal. That's why you have to be steady with what you're working with. Now for chapter 6, I chose: if you love sleep, you will end in poverty. Stay awake, work hard, and there will be plenty to eat. This kind of relates to what we were talking about before of the law of supply. We have to, like we have been saying throughout this video, stay awake, work, keep moving forward, have that objective in our mind. We cannot let things happen out of nowhere. They will happen because we work for them. And with God's help, we will get anywhere we want. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, or maybe don't, I don't know, I cannot obligate you. Leave a like, comment, share. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.